Access Simulator shows a user's access to specific ServiceNow resources if you were to change the user's roles or groups. By checking this access without actually making the change, you can verify the effectiveness of the change and reduce the risk. We can simulate 4 different actions: add or remove a role from a user, and add or remove a user from a group. Access Simulator works basically the same for all 4 actions. Let's look at adding a role. Our user is Abel Tudor. We'll simulate adding the Analytics admin role, including any child roles, to extend his access to the Analytics task table. And we'll check his access to the table after we add that role. We can also check access for individual records or fields, but we'll just look at table access here. And next. Here's the simulation of Abel's roles after our addition. The roles in green would be added by our change, and the role in gray would be unchanged. The arrows show the parent-child relationships between roles. We can see that our change would also add the Mobile Analytics Viewer role. But Abel already has that role as a child of Mobile Analytics Admin, so it would be unchanged. If we remove a role, the removed roles appear in red. Now let's see how the new roles would affect Abel's access to the Analytics task table. Currently, he does not have create access to the table. Our change would give him create access. We can drill down to see the effects of the change at the ACL level. Here's the ACL for the create operation. After the change, Abel would pass the Analytics task ACL, which would give him write access to the table. Drilling down to the ACL attributes, we can see that the roles attribute is currently blocking Abel's create access, and that he would have create access if we add the Analytics admin role. Now that we've verified our change in simulation, we have the option to actually make the change. We'll add and complete, and now Abel has write access to the table. By simulating access changes before we made them, we verified their effectiveness and reduced their risk. To learn more, see our product documentation or knowledge base, or ask a question in the ServiceNow community.